Hey friends, I'm so sorry I have been gone for so long. I've just obviously been going through a lot and needing to take some time for myself. My birthday's coming up, my 30th birthday, so I did just go on a little trip that was planned a while ago, and I kind of had like anxiety going in the beginning, but like after I went, I had like the best birthday gift from the universe ever. I had 7 days of complete sunshine on my vacation, and I just feel really, really lucky. And I think it's some kind of a message from my angels that I just have to continue to keep looking up, and the better days will come, and there's still so much more to look forward to, you know what I mean? So I'm just very, very tired. I don't know what's going on with the whole drone issue around here, but the moment I've gotten back, I'm feeling terrible. So something's gone on. I felt amazing on vacation physically, but I was still having to work and like email people and do a lot of stuff. So that was a little annoying, but that's what happens when you have a business. You know, you gotta work. But yeah, so sorry, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on me, and I know that some people don't like me talking in the beginning of the video, so I'll try to give you your reading. I don't want to use this deck. No. All right, this reading's for you, darling. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do pick a stone, okay? Pick a stone, any stone, and it doesn't matter which one you choose, because if you pick the right one, then this reading is going to be for you. If you chose this one, then this reading is going to be for you. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Your angels are mentioning the birth of some new experiences coming in. But your angels want you to focus on your emotional health, because when this energy comes in, there's this feeling of being a bit unmotivated or kind of weighed down. Really, it's stemming from a lack of confidence, from almost like not manifesting what you think you needed in your life or what you think you wanted. But sometimes the universe knows better than us. Sometimes the universe knows better than us. Your angels are mentioning some personal inner conflict, but also like petty conflict on the outside. So it's like feeling uneasy inside, and then other people consistently easily getting annoyed on the outside. There's some kind of a message that's going to come forward when it comes to this. It's going to feel like a surprise situation, like what the fuck. So there's definitely fire sign energy as being significant. So that's either a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I don't know what happened there. There could be some kind of news of traveling. Some kind of news of traveling and feeling this worry. It's almost like somebody's gonna say like, I'm going away and I have to do something for myself, and then there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of anxiety. Your angels are saying let it go, because there's a transition that's coming in your own personal life. Try to gain a new perspective and release feeling like you have to control it, because remember, the universe sees everything behind the scenes. If something's being done behind your back, the universe is going to give you something so much better, but it's in the universe's timing. So we have to make sure that we continue to make the best choices for ourselves and even the people around us. Like to try to make the best decisions for ourselves and the people around us, if that makes sense. That way your karma continues on an upscale, because remember, everything you put out into the world eventually comes back. Even if it's a day of frustration and you didn't mean it, it ends up coming back. And a sore neck could be significant for some of you, but your angels want you to know that you've been manifesting a brand new beginning. So it's important that you are willing to release these heavy feelings of anxiety and try your best to replace it with faith. A lot easier said than done. 444 on the timer, but I'm telling you, you have so much power and skill within you to manifest. You are the magician, quite literally, they're showing. So your angels are saying this is the beginning of something very significant for you and your manifestation and what you're bringing in. So when you step away from the energies that don't serve you, that cause you conflict and cause you this feeling of overwhelming energy, then you'll be able to finally see clearly. It's almost like when there's a puddle and there's mud in the puddle and you're kind of stepping in the puddle and messing it all up. When there's chaos, you can't see. There's no clarity. You can't see. But when things start to calm down, the mud starts to settle, you can finally see clearly and see through it. So sometimes we just need to give it time, give it space without going near it or touching it, and just trusting that the universe is going to make sure that everything happens the way that it should. We just have to allow the time to pass. And sometimes people can even say with manifesting, time is an illusion. It's what you think that you deserve. It's what you think that you can end up manifesting that actually manifests at the right time. But at the same time, some people just really do have a destiny where certain things are just meant to happen and they're supposed to happen. So everybody's journey is different, but your angels are saying there's going to be worry and some sadness with a bit more alone time, but this is going to be a really, really wonderful time in your life where eventually you'll look back and say, I missed that time. But when it's like when there's silence and when you're in it, it feels like there's a lot of chaos up here inside the mindset, so it doesn't necessarily feel like silence, even though it's silent on the outside, if that makes sense. But your angels have been seeing all of the effort that you've been putting in, and you will be paid your worth in many different ways, in your relationships, in the way that they not like physically give you things, but in the way that they it's like a give and take. It's going to be an even give and take. It's not going to be give, and then you start to feel like, oh my God, this is another pattern of feeling empty again, right? So you have a lot of good things coming in. It's just you have to be willing to be alone a little bit more in order to bring more of that clarity. Sometimes when you put too many people walking through that puddle, there's never going to be clarity. It's just like constantly have other people's opinions, so much going through. So it's just your intuition, your heart, your soul is where you have to turn to for the best advice possible. Remember, this is one piece of advice I always tell other people. I would never personally take advice from somebody that I wasn't willing to switch places with, because every single decision that they've made have brought them thus far to where they are in their own personal lives. So just got to think about it like that. But yeah, I love you guys so incredibly much, and I'm going to do the second reading for you. If you picked the Carnelian, then this one's going to be for you. Okay. Something feels weird. Okay. Ready? Whoa. Okay. There's this consistent question, when will I meet my partner? When will I meet my proper partner? Well, look at the bottom here. You've actually already met the partner, the romantic partner that you've been seeking, and you're going to have some kind of a realization, some kind of an epiphany surrounding this. One thing that it's like one person that just kept being looked over. Oh, and this is interesting. Like, the reason why there was thinking that this wasn't a possibility is because this person could possibly already even be a parent and already have, had some karmic things that happened to them a little bit earlier. So it causes them a lot of trouble in the dating realm and the way that people view them. So it's also important that you change the way that you think about that and relationships. Because think about it, if this person didn't have kids, they wouldn't have been created into the person that you're supposed to be with. So God does everything for people to create them into who they're supposed to be, especially for their partner too. So you both have to just continue moving forward, and you will come into alignment with one another and finally feel that peace, that calm energy, and not feeling like, oh, I'm looking for this excitement or that excitement, because eventually excitement, like, it starts to get exhausting, emotional, and sometimes all you want is just that consistency of peace and enjoying where you are with who you are with. And I don't know, it's like there's always like, oh, well, what if there's something better, reaching for something more. But with this energy, you're gonna realize that there's not necessarily, like, there's going to be the ending of the cycle of consistently being like, is there something more for me? Is there something more for me? What else is out there? Finished, final, end of a tough cycle, completion. So whoever this individual is, God is saying that he's bringing you the perfect individual. And although the circumstance might not look the way that you think it's what you want, trust that it's going to be so much better than what you actually think it's going to be. There's air sign energy as being significant here, so that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Let me shuffle and do a couple more cards. So there's going to be some kind of a romantic gesture that comes in from this individual. But to be honest, there might be some sadness because of still hanging on to something, and that is an ex-individual that is actually a karmic person. So your angels are saying change is needed. This person this ex-individual brings you into like more of a slump-like energy, which is really important that you be careful of. Because the way that you feel and the energy you put out into the universe is what you end up creating, so remember that. But your angels are saying it is now time for you to let go, clear your energy, and be willing to move forward with something new. Like, this could be, honestly, this could even be a friend, a coworker, somebody that you just were not expecting, and whoever this person is, they are going to spoil you, okay? They want to spoil you and do whatever they can, and this is going to be a change of pace of what you're used to. Your angels are even showing new car. Like, this person could have a nice car, want to show off their car, but also want to buy you a car. This person could have a lot of money, but I'm just seeing it. You're not thinking this is an option at first for some reason. Then it's just going to hit you. Yeah, then it's just going to hit you. You're going to be taken aback by it. You're honestly not going to be prepared. You're going to be in awe. You're going to be stunned by this individual, and you're going to be like, isn't that so-and-so? How did they change? Like, this person has had a intense, crazy glow up, but that's happened because they've gone through a lot of emotional upset, which has then like just changed their energy into self-introspection. And when they're focusing on themselves and they're saying, how can I be a better person? How can I make the world a better place? How can I make my life and other people's lives better? The fact that they're even thinking like that and moving like that is what is kind of connecting the both of you and aligning the both of you together. So your angels are saying, trust the process, trust the timing and everything, and know that you're going to be pleasantly surprised. If you would like to book a reading with me or purchase one of my decks, you can go to my website, chelseamgomez.com. This one here is my Series 7. I love you guys. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. Also, I really, really would like to thank all of you guys for donating to the animal shelter. I've seen so many donations recently, and I'm just absolutely ecstatic. I've been seeing that some TikTokers have, like, TikToker people coming from TikTok have been donating, and I just think that it's beautiful, and it's giving me more, what's the word? More excitement to keep doing this in the future. I don't know what a good word is for that, but I'm just like really happy and really excited that things are starting to pick up again, and we're able to at least the main thing is keeping the piece of land that we have for the animals, because where else would they be able to sleep, you know? So it's just been a long journey, but we've gotten a lot of help, and we were able to clear last month's bills for the electricity and for the water bill. But now it's like it's coming up all over again, you know? It's like every month something. So if you would like to donate, give a bag of food to these animals, even $1 or even a prayer would be so appreciated. I will put the links in the GoFundMe below, and you can choose your GoFundMe of choice for the animals. And yeah, I just really hope that we're able to keep changing the world, make it a better place. Even though it can be so exhausting to be here sometimes, it can be so intense, and we feel like, you know, I'm constantly doing so much for other people, I'm doing so much, but there's so much that everybody needs, you know? There's so much that animals need, and all this help in the world that the world needs. So I'm glad that God has led me to the place where we can make a really big positive difference in these animals' lives, and we can feed them and at least make their tummies full at nighttime, and they're all together with their friends inside of the same, you know, they have 2 rooms for the animals. So some of the bigger dogs go in one, and then kind of like the smaller dogs go in another. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's exciting to see during the holidays that people are being so loving and kind towards these animals. And yeah, I actually sent them some new collars, and I sent them some new toys too. So I'm gonna try to work a little bit more and save more money, and so I could send them more stuff. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. But if you would like to book a reading with me or purchase one of my decks, like I said, you can go to my website, chelseamgomez.com, and if you would like to use the coupon Tarot10, it's probably going to be up there for about another week or so, and then I'm going to end up taking it down. It's just for Christmas and for the holidays, so people have a chance to get a little something off. But yeah, that's chelseamgomez.com, and then Tarot10, all uppercase TAROT, and then 10. That's chelseamgomez.com. I love you guys.